So you're on the point that you're going to apply AI. You are talking about budgets, and now you're talking about tokens and how that works. If you don't know how that works, then this information is for you. My name is Xavier Paredes, and let's discuss that. So when you're going to apply AI and you start talking about tokens with, all the different models that are out there, it's mostly about the frontier models that has the token, the tokenized payments. So here is, it's not about, running outside the AI world. It's not about not implementing AI. It's about governance again and transformation. Those two words always in your mind. If you have transformation and governance, you have the right plan to go. And when we're talking about AI, it can become very expensive from one day to another. And there's one thing that is very key to that is tokens. So in order to, have a very good and healthy relationship with AI, you need to talk to the AI, good with quality. And how to do that is you need to have a good prompt engineering. You need to know how to handle your context, the context window. And you need to know what type of model are you working with in order to know the tricks and how to handle the tokens. So one of the things that I normally tell everybody is, if you're going to apply AI, is start giving cap to the people and start giving objectives. What is the objective that you have with the current cap that they have? Because if you just give, free to everybody, like no cap, no limits, there are some big companies out there that already spend the budget for the year on AI. Why? Because people are just, instead of thinking the question, making a good prompt, doing a good prompt engineering, they're just making questions and they're just burning through tokens. And tokens, they're money. That is your free cash flow. That is, instead of getting green, you're not red because someone didn't understood how to handle AI. So tokens, is the way that you talk to the AI. It's what you're going to spend by talking, right? It's each one of those words, each one of those, questions. So if you put a cap into that, you're forcing the people to actually take a moment, understand what they're asking and say, okay, is what I'm asking, is it, efficient or no? If it's not efficient, then I'm going to lose my tokens and I'm going to reach my cap without doing the work. So, in putting in other words, you need to put a cap in order to people to take the time, make things efficient, and make your money worth it. If you don't have a governance into how it is being used in your company, you're just going to apply something. You're just going to say AI to the market. And, there is a market hype, right? As soon as you say that you are an AI company or you're going to use AI, there's going to be a hype. But what happens when people, like the market knows that you lied and you're not applying AI? You're going to suffer. And then your stock is going to suffer. And then just imagine who's going to suffer behind that stock. Who made that, stock going down? Possible? It was you. So be very careful. Because applying AI can be a beautiful and amazing experience, or it could be a big, big issue for you. So, and to be honest with you, I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying understand that when you're applying AI, why are you applying it? How are you applying it? And what's your outcome out of it? So, are you planning to build more code? Then you're gonna use a lot of tokens. But so then your people have to be prepared how they're gonna talk to the AI. One of the things that I got this week is that one person told me that they applied a new technology, and then half of the people were seeing how to improve their knowledge and to keep learning and how to use this new technology better, and half of it they were just saying, oh yeah, we got to implement it, but it is what it is. So half of them are going to be successful and the other half not. But then the company is going to have a workforce that is going to be 50%, good, and the other 50% are going to be bad. And that 50% bad are going to complain later and say, oh, AI took our job. No, my friend, you did. You didn't study, you didn't get, to the market. You were not understanding that AI is not only transformation content for the company, it is for you. So if you're going to apply AI, you also need to learn how AI works. It's not that big of a deal. Go to YouTube, pay a couple, and online certifications. There's a lot of all the AI companies, all the big frontier companies, they have everything free because they know that we don't have so many resources knowing AI. And it's very difficult when the company's trying to apply AI and they're thinking, like the high level executives, they're thinking, oh, we're going to do this and they're going to be 20-30% more efficient. That is right now the standard in the market. Anybody that is applying AI, they're expecting from 30 to 30% efficiency. And they either start seeing that zero, nothing, and they're burning to cash. Because AI, it could be a very burning, like a big high burning machine on cash or your cash flow if you don't take care of that. So just be prepared, understand where you are, and make sure that when you're applying AI, everybody that is gonna be affected by that change understand that they have to be, studying, understanding, and knowing how to talk to the AI. It's not just asking questions. It's actually making sure that you are actually doing a good prompt engineering and designing a prompt that is gonna be having the best outcome out of your question, out of what you're actually making context of on the AI. So that's it, man. If you didn't know about tokens, if you didn't know how AI work on tokens, then give me a comment. Let me know. Let me know any of your questions, and we'll see you next week. Xavier out. Bye bye.